few things to know about our cabinets before you get started. First and foremost, they are very easy to put together. Okay? All flow wall cabinets come one box for the body, which is the actual shell that goes up on the wall, and the second box for the doors. We're going to put the body together first, and then we're going to go back and add the doors. The flow cabinets come with 4 basic pieces. There is the 2 side panels and then the top and bottom panels. Okay? There is no left and right, which is a very nice thing, so you can't get those backwards. There is a front and a back. The line bore here is in the front. There is no line board in the back. The other thing is there's no really top and bottom. There is 2 panels. Either one of them can be the top and the bottom. They are interchangeable. This is the hardware kit, and inside you're going to find everything you need to put the flow wall cabinets together. A bag of hardware. This has your dowels, your cams and posts, your shelf pins. This little bag contains the brackets that you use to hang flow wall cabinets on the wall. You're going to have the shelf brackets. Cabinets come with the spanners, powder-coated metal bars that go on the backs of the cabinets. They give you rigidity and strength in your cabinet, and also serve as the bracket that holds the cabinets to the wall. Let's get familiar with the hardware you need to assemble your cabinets. You have the wooden dowels, which go in the small slots here. You have your cam and post, the hardware that holds the cabinet together. You want to release this lock nut just enough to pull the cam out and put it into the receiver like that. Make sure you don't pull the lock nut out all the way. If you do, just go ahead and put it in. You want to leave enough room so that this slides easily in and out. You want to hand tighten the post into the little receivers just so they fit nice and snug. The other thing we want to show you is this black Allen nut. There's 4 of them total, and this is the screw that you use to secure the spanner to the back of the cabinet when you're ready. The last thing you're going to find in the box is these shelf pins. These shelf pins are used to rest the fronts of the shelves on the cabinet after they go in the wall. Now that we've attached the posts and the wooden dowels to the bottom panel, we're ready to attach the side panel. Now here you want to keep in mind that the line bore, which is the line of holes that attach the shelf after installation, are facing the inside of the cabinet. And then when you attach the other panel, you want to make sure that the line bores are both facing the same direction. Take your little cam, make sure that you've loosened up the lock nut just enough, and then you want to stick the cam into these little receiver holes. You'll see a line, and you want to make sure that line is facing vertically just like the screw. Repeat the same on the other side. Now that you've inserted and aligned the cams into the panel, you're ready to attach the 2 panels together, just like that. Make sure it's nice and secure down here, and then tighten the screws down just like that. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Make sure that the line bores on both sides are facing the same direction, and then gently put that on the side panel. We have the 2 sides attached. What we're going to do is we're going to attach the spanner to the back of the cabinet. Just want to align the spanner bar with the Allen bolt. So put the spanner bolt in like so. Tighten the other side like this. Repeat the same on the bottom. We're ready to put the top panel on. Make sure all 4 of the cams are aligned, that they're loosened up. You want to go ahead and slide the dowels into the side panel like that. Now we're ready to put the panel on. Give it a little hit with your hand. Make sure it's seated securely in place, and tighten the lock nuts down. We got the cabinet body built. That took us all of about 15 minutes to do. Now we're ready to hang the cabinets up on the wall. You want to find your little cabinet brackets. This portion is going to go into the wall slat, and then it's going to hang on the cabinet just like that. The spanner bar is going to attach to this. That's how it's going to suspend on the wall. For the tall cabinets, the spacing is real simple. You go 1 slat from the top, just gently rest the spanners in like so. And from the bottom, you just rest it right on the bottom slat just like that. Now you might want to put them close together at first. You can always move them after your cabinet's hanging up on the wall. Brackets on the wall, here we go. We just lift it up, slide it up against the wall, and there you go. Once the cabinet's up, we see that we might want to move this one over just a little bit. If we want to move it a little left or to the right, why don't we slide the cabinet exactly where we want it. We're going to put it next to this electrical outlet there. Now that you have the cabinet exactly where you want it, what you want to do is you want to just push the spanners out to the corners like that. That's it. Your cabinet is now on the wall, ready to put shelves and doors on. The next step is to install your shelf brackets. To do that, simply put the bracket onto the shelf. You'll see that there's a recessed edge in the back of every shelf. Using these little wood screws, screw the shelf bracket into place. Repeat that step on the next two panels. While Matt finishes putting together the last shelf, I'm going to show you to put the shelves in the cabinets. You can put the shelves pretty much anywhere in the cabinet you want, but stay away from the center of the cabinet. These two little holes here, those holes there are used to put the doors on. So you slide the panel into the cabinet, find the desired shelf position, call it maybe 3 slides down, and just cantilever it down into place. Put the shelf pins in, let the shelf rest right on those shelf pins. We're going to go ahead and put another shelf here like so. Put the pins in. Your cabinet's up on the wall, you got your shelves exactly where you want them, we're ready to put the doors on. You're going to find inside the hardware kit 2 handles, you're going to get your hinges, and you are going to get the hinge screws. Locate all 6 of the hinges and the hinge screws, and you want to attach the hinges to the little hinge holes that are located in the middle, bottom, and top of the cabinet. Okay. Now that all the hinges are installed to the cabinet body, we're going to put the doors on. To do that, simply lift the door onto the hinge. You can see this round receiver right there. Simply click that into place and use a screw to get that into place. Finish off with the middle one. You'll see that the door handles come with screws. What you want to do is you want to poke a hole through the laminate on the front. Just use a screw to do that. And then take your little screws that come with the handles, push them through, and tighten them by hand. And now we're going to get to work on our back wall. One of the most unique features of the flow wall cabinet system is that the backs are actually open, exposing the wall. The wall panel is the back of the cabinet. It gives you the ability to arrange all of the components inside of your cabinets using the flow wall panel system. Another really cool feature, let's assume you come across an outlet. Maybe you want to leave it open, maybe you want to cover it up. So what we've done here is we've taken the outlet, we've run it through the flow walls we did during the installation, and now we're just going to go ahead and put the cabinet on the brackets, set it down, and now we have an outlet that's inside of the cabinet exposed. Now I'm going to go in, I'm going to put a shelf in here, and what do I have? I have a totally concealed charging station for my power tools. One of the coolest things I want to show you about flow wall cabinets is that if you didn't put the cabinet up where you want it, that's not a problem. Simply slide the cabinet over exactly where you want to put it. You want to put cabinets closer together? No problem. You want to change the level of a cabinet? No problem. Because the slat wall system, the flow wall panel, allows you to reconfigure cabinets, any one of the accessories, put them anywhere in the wall you want, and then reconfigure them as necessary. Flow wall work surface is one of our really functional accessories that'll help you finish off any one of your installations and create a work surface in between 2 base cabinets. Let's go, Matt, let's put this on top of here like this. Now we spaced out our cabinets exactly 72¼ inches apart. That's what you need in order to get the work surface up. Now if you wanted this a little bit higher, not a problem. You take the base cabinets, you put them up 1 or 2 steps, and you can have a 42-inch work surface. We've hung our flow wall panels, we got our cabinets installed and up on the wall exactly where we want them. Now the real fun starts. This is when you get to start to create your own personalized storage solution from the extensive line of storage accessories that we have available.